Social media is now on easy mode especially for business owners in 2025. So if you're looking to get high ticket clients without spending too much on ads, without having any objections on your sales calls, the solution is simpler than you think. And if you don't know who I am, my name's James, owner of Magnify Your Content Media, and I literally help businesses like yours build content systems to save time and also scale. We basically do everything for our clients, and if you want my social proof, check out the first link in the description and you'll be able to see it. So let's get into the video, because I want to go through exactly why it's easier than you think to get more high ticket clients through Instagram, through social media, whatever you're posting, okay? And first I want to go through why traditional funnels just aren't enough anymore. So you've probably seen it already. You're facing, in your business, you're facing higher ad costs while profitability is decreasing, and every time you actually get a booked call, you or your sales team are hopping on that call and you're getting every objection under the sun. And it's nothing to do with your sales team skills. It's nothing to do with that. It's because we're in a trust deficit. People don't trust at all anymore. Like, especially like buying stuff online. There's so many people out there. Like, I bet you remember back in like I don't know, however long you've been in business, 2015, wherever, you could just run an ad to a VSL and get a book call and people will buy like that. That just doesn't happen anymore, okay? Because we're in a trust recession. People don't trust it as much anymore. Skepticism is at an all-time high. And that's why traditional funnels, like an ad to a VSL to a book call, or an ad to a VSL to phone them up, book call, or just like relying on referrals, or whatever you're doing, cold outbound, it just doesn't work as well anymore, okay? Because, and I'm not saying it doesn't work at all, of course it still works, but it only works with content behind it and social media content behind it. So who does this actually benefit the most? And what I'm going to go through today is going to be online coaches, service-based businesses, and if you're selling something high ticket, that's who it's going to benefit the most. If you're selling something low ticket, it will help you, but I literally don't help people with selling low ticket because I just don't think it's a good way to sell. But anyway, why it works, it's not about views, it's about trust. Posting valuable content helps clients decide to book calls and buy. And what you don't need a complex funnel anymore. You just need consistent, valuable content that builds credibility, and I'm going to go through how to do that in this video. So, traditional versus content enhanced approach. What I want to go through now is what it's going to do for you, even if you continue doing whatever you're doing right now. Again, if you're running ads, if you're doing webinars, whatever you're doing, I'm going to run you through what will happen if you just add content behind it as well. So, business A, let's just do an example. Business A, they same offer, business A and business B, they have the exact same offer, exact same social proof, exact same everything. But business A uses the traditional funnel. They run ads to a VSL, to emails, to calls, whatever you're doing, and their cost is rising and they're having more objections. But business B, okay, is having the enhanced approach. So they're having the same exact funnel, whatever the business they're doing the exact same thing, running ads to a VSL, running a webinar, but they have content behind it. So they're always visible 24/7. And what this is going to do for you, if you have content behind whatever you're doing, and if you just run content itself, it's going to help you get more high ticket clients, because you're in front of your prospect's face 24/7. You run an ad to a VSL, then you call them up, then you have a sales call, then you never see them again. Okay, unless you follow up with them, retargeting ads, etc. But that's just long. It's too complex. You have to test 24/7. But with content, you run an ad to a VSL. They hop on a call with you. They don't buy. They keep seeing your content 24/7. Eventually, build trust on their own and reach out to you on their own and buy from you like that. No objections. And also just content in general. They're going to book in a call, more likely to book in a call and buy from you because they trust you more, okay? So you won't have to do those follow-ups with content, but I'm just saying, if they don't buy from you the first time, they're going to keep seeing your content 24/7 until they do buy, so it works both ways, okay? So the results of this is real simple. You're going to have lower ad spend, you're going to have higher profits, and you and your sales team are literally going to have no objections, because you actually build up trust with people. They hop on a call for a reason. They're high intent and they want to buy from you because they've seen your content. They've seen how you can help. They've overcome any objections you've shifted their beliefs through your content. Okay, and that's what I want to run you through next. Actually, is the 3 essential content types. So I'm going to run you through one by one. First one is growth content, and this is really simple. It's just researching your industry, seeing what's working well, because you do want to grow your account and get more reach to get more leads. Okay, so you're going to research your industry, find what works, take that idea and add your own unique spin to it. And the goal of this content is just literally grow your account. That's all you're trying to do. Okay, the next type of content that I want you to post is niche authority content. And this type of content is shifting your prospects' beliefs. Okay, so common beliefs they have, you're shifting them, you're making them think, oh damn, I didn't even realize that. The next one is objection handling. Okay, so you're going to look at your sales calls or review your sales team's sales calls and see what objections they're getting and create content that helps them overcome that objection. And you're also going to create content that shows social proof. And this type of content is just showing you know your shit. Okay, because if someone sees the result they want from another person similar to them, they're more likely to take action. Okay, and this goal of this content is to actually sell. Okay, and by the way, if you're an online coach or online service based business and you want us to do all of your content for you while you only have to do one thing for an hour a week, which is press record, and if you want to get 15 extra high ticket clients within 90 days guaranteed, or you get a full refund, check out the first link in the description. It will take you to a video explaining what we do in more detail. If you want to book in a free call, you can. If not, completely fine, keep watching my free content. But anyway, back to the video. The last but not least content, and this is mainly for B2C, for B2B, just forget about personal content, but B2C personal content. And what you're going to do here is share personal stories, relate to your ideal clients and build a connection. And the goal of this content, just create authentic relationships, because emotions sell, especially in B2C, so make sure you're building an emotional connection with your ideal client. Those are the 3 types of content you should be creating. But what I want to go through, that is mainly for short form content. But short form content isn't enough anymore, because as I mentioned at the start, trust is at an all-time low and skepticism is at an all-time high. Okay, people don't buy anymore, okay, because, especially from short form, because you need something called the 7-hour rule. And the 7-hour rule states that it takes approximately 7 hours for a prospect to turn into a paying client. So people need to see you for at least 7 hours consistently, and from 7 different touch points, they need to see you until they buy from you. So there's other ways you can do this, because if you think about it, short form content isn't enough to do that. You're posting 30 to 60 second clips. They're going to have to see you like every single day for years, well, a year I would say, to even buy from you. Okay, but you want to speed that process up, and you can do that by hitting them from multiple angles. So the other thing you can do, the other 2 things you can have, is Instagram stories. So you can post on your Instagram stories every single day. You can post valuable content on there. You can post ask me a question and you answer the question. You can also post social proof, so clients results every single day, which is very important. You can also post sequences to offer your offer, and they can take action that way. And just posting on your Instagram stories is super important, very important. So add that to your funnel of things that you're actually doing. And the most important thing is posting YouTube content, okay? Because you're going to get people from short form, so you're going to get awareness there. And the main goal is to lead people over to longer form, or even get them to a lead magnet. Then you get your email and you can hit them from another angle, which is email marketing. But YouTube is the most important because it's longer form and it builds up trust quicker. With your YouTube content, you shouldn't even worry about going viral. The main goal is to lead all the awareness from the short form to the long form, so they build up trust for you, okay? And Instagram and YouTube's algorithm work in sync. They're very good, okay? So if they watch that type of content on Instagram, they're probably going to get recommended on YouTube. And also when they get recommended on YouTube, they're going to keep on getting recommended that content, even if they don't search you up or anything like that, okay? So let's run through some numbers on content marketing. So it's actually said, and this is studies because I literally looked this all up, content generates 3 times more leads than traditional marketing. Okay, and remember guys, this is free content. You're posting free content and you're getting even more awareness. So let's just scrap the part where I said you can still run ads and do a VSL. If you just post content, you're going to get 2x the amount of leads, okay? Sorry, 3x the amount of leads, which is insane, okay? It's also said there's a 62% cost reduction. So content marketing costs 62% less than outbound marketing and ads and everything like that. And there's a 6x conversion boost. So brands prioritizing content see 6 times higher conversion rates. And then 50x, so search visibility. Video is 50 times more likely to rank on Google's first page, okay? So you're literally implementing SEO to that as well. So content is super important, and I want you to understand that trust is the ultimate currency, okay? 70% of consumers prefer getting to know brands through content rather than ads. 61% of online purchases are influenced by custom content people consume, and 81% of customers need to trust a brand before buying from them. 93% of B2B marketers use content marketing to build trust and educate leads, okay? So this works to B2B and B2C, but as I said, it's a bit different because B2C, you want to build an emotional connection. B2B, you just want to give value and show you actually know what you're speaking about and give step-by-step processes and show social proof, etc. But that's why social media is on easy mode, okay? Because you literally just have to post content and you're going to build up trust. And all your competitors who are doing ads and not focusing on social media, they're going to lose their market share. And also they're going to just like, their ad costs are going to be skyrocketing, their trust is going to be at its lowest, and you're just going to beat them because you're posting content and you're focusing on what's going to move the needle, which is content, okay? Again, even if you're still doing any other marketing method and you just add content to that, so you also post content, it's going to 2x it, okay? It's going to make it so much better, and that's why you need content in 2025 and why social media is on easy mode, okay? So I hope you got some value from this. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to learn how you can get 5 to 15 extra high ticket clients within 90 days, a step-by-step process just through social media, you can check up out the video up here. I'm not sure if it's on the left side or the right side, but you'll see it will pop up probably around now, and you can click on it and it will run you through exactly how to do that. It's a full guide and you can watch it at 1.5 or 2x speed, whatever you want to do. And I hope you got some value from this. And also below in the description, it'll probably be the second link. It's going to be, as I said, I went through the 3 types of essential content, but I go through that in more detail and give you content ideas for each kind of content frameworks, because I can't give ideas because you're in a different niche to each other, but it gives you content frameworks for each type of content. If you want that, just click that link and it will give that to you for free. And yeah, I hope you got some value from this. Subscribe, everything like that, and push.